Before touchscreens, before Wi-Fi, before you could even watch a video on your phone, this existed. This is Windows 95, the operating system that didn't just change computers, it changed everything. And we're going to explore how it shaped the world you know today in just a few minutes. So, what exactly was Windows 95? Released by Microsoft way back in 1995, it was a massive deal. Before this, using a computer was a chore. It was all text commands, black screens, and blinking cursors. It was confusing, intimidating, and honestly not very fun. Windows 95 came along and introduced a graphical user interface that was designed for everyone, not just programmers. It made computers approachable and friendly for the very first time. And the biggest innovation was this right here, the Start menu. This little button in the corner was revolutionary. Before this, finding and opening a program was a scavenger hunt. Windows 95 was the first version to gather everything in one place. Your programs, your documents, your settings, even the option to shut down the computer, it all started with a single click. It seems so simple now, but back then, this was a complete game changer that simplified the entire user experience. Then there was the desktop. Think of it as your computer's home base. It's where you'd see these iconic little pictures, like My Computer, the recycle bin for deleting files, and shortcuts to your favorite programs. You could customize it, arrange your icons, and have everything you needed right at your fingertips. This concept of a digital workspace was perfected in Windows 95 and is still the foundation of how we organize our computers today. And programs? They opened in these things called windows. Yeah, that's where the name comes from. You could have multiple windows open at once. You could move them around, make them bigger or smaller, and when you were done, you just clicked that little X in the corner. You could be writing a document in one window and playing a game like Minesweeper or creating a masterpiece in Paint in another. It was a very early form of multitasking that felt like you were living in the future. Managing your files happened in a place called My Computer. Clicking this icon opened up a view of everything stored on your machine. You had your hard drive, which held the operating system and your programs, and of course, the legendary floppy disk drive. Folders worked pretty much the same way they do today. You could create them, name them, and drag files into them. The main difference? Everything was just a whole lot slower. And yes, you could get on the internet with Windows 95, but it was an adventure. It was called dial-up. You'd hear this iconic sequence of screeching and buzzing sounds as your computer literally called a phone number to connect. It was incredibly slow, and if anyone in your house dared to pick up the telephone, your connection was instantly dropped. Forget streaming video. Just loading a single picture could take minutes. So why did Windows 95 matter so much? Because it bridged the gap between complex machines and everyday people. The Start menu, the taskbar, the desktop, the concept of Windows, these are all ideas that were introduced or popularized by Windows 95, and they are still fundamental parts of the Windows you use today. It made computing accessible, personal, and mainstream. And that's a quick look at Windows 95 simple by today's standards, but absolutely revolutionary for its time. It wasn't just an operating system. It was the start of a new era. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, make sure to like and subscribe for more tech history. Thanks for watching.